Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. Today I'm playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem with stencils, branding strips, and ink. So, this is actually a tag that I created quite some time ago. I was actually the one that created this Mixed Media Mayhem list, and so I actually used it right away back in June, I think, when I started posting some of the ideas that I had. And so this was a tag that I created for a project that I was doing for my local scrapbook store. And so I did use three different, well, let's see. Yes, three different colors of oxide ink. I believe it was the black color on the bottom, the middle color was probably Villainous Potion, and the top color was. Let me see if I can find it. Shaded Lilac, I believe, is what that color was. And so I put that on, and then I used a white texture paste for the stars, and then used some stamps from Ardent Creative with the different let's see, the different stamps with from Ardent Creative. Sorry, I got distracted there, but here is my branding strip that I'm using. So I actually end up using the entire branding strip throughout various places on this tag, so that was always fun to get another one of those branding strips used and out of my stash. And this is actually two tags that I glued together because my picture was more horizontal versus vertical, so I wanted a little more space to go all the way across. So I used two, I believe it's number 8 size tags, and those are by Dylusions, maybe? Let's see if I can find that package here quick. But really, I'm just working on the decorations at this point. So if you are interested in more details, that I did actually create this for a project for my local scrapbook store, and then I went in and went through each page of this project on a live video through Facebook and YouTube. So below, I am going to link up that live video of me going through, and I believe I start probably 20 to 30 minutes into the video. So the first section is them showing a new product that came in that day. And they do this every day, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So if you're interested, they do usually lots of demos. They show how to use the projects, tours of the store if you want to see a specific thing. They have fantastic customer service. They do ship to throughout the United States. So, if you're new, do a shout out to them, and they are very welcoming. The whole group, everybody on there that watches, is just so fun and welcoming. So, here I believe I've flipped over to the other side. So I did the inking the same on both the front and the back. So the tag size that I have, they were by Dina Wakley, and they are number 8 size tag. And let's see. So here on the back that I did use some of the 49 Market tags here in, was it plum? Mulberry? Mulberry maybe is what that color is. I don't know. The purplish color. Anyway, so what I'm documenting here are pictures from my trip to see the Eagles at the Sphere in Las Vegas. And so as I took video of a couple of my favorite songs and did like 20 to 30-second bits of like the sections, maybe the chorus or maybe a favorite lyric or something. And so here you can see that I have a QR code. So I created QR codes for all the videos. And basically this tag album is just sharing pictures and the video QR codes and just the playlist, and then my friend that went with me to the concert. So I will have still photos of just this particular tag in this video. And then after this video posts, that hopefully within the next day or two, I will get all of the pictures onto social media on my Instagram, as well as Pinterest, of all the tags, front and back, close-ups, things like that, that you can go check out if you are interested. And so I always include all those links on my description down below on every single video. So just click down below if you're interested on a specific project, that you can find that down below, and it should take you directly to my Pinterest board or my Instagram, and you can find all that information down below. So let's see, what am I working on now? So purple was kind of a hard color to work with, even though that was a lot of the colors from the concert. So I did have to rely on some of my mixed media pieces to bring in the purple into this album. So that was where a lot of my stash came into play here. So let's see, I'm adding these 2 tickets down here. I added a lot of buttons, dimension, just things like that. So and I did pull deep from the stash on the mirror paper. That was actually a super old paper pad that I had from Tim Holtz, that I don't think they even sell it anymore, that it had like a rainbow of mirrored papers. And now I think, even if you can find it, that I think they only sell silver and gold possibly from him, if even at all. So here I'm going to show you some of the close-ups. So it looks like I've flipped it back to the other side, and here's where I'm going to add the title. Both the front and the back for this particular tag was for New Kid in Town. I pulled out some various shades of purple of these puffy stickers, and I think they were from a couple of different Pinkfresh Studio collections. So I can't tell you exactly which ones, but it's like various shades of blue and purple, and maybe even kind of a pinky color. And since I couldn't spell out any in all the same color, that I just went with various shades, and I actually kind of like how it turned out. So, and of course those never really stick very well, and this is not going to be in a page protector, so I did want to make sure that I used adhesive or a liquid glue to help make sure that they did stick for a good long time, since it would be handled quite a bit here. Here are some close-up shots that I'm talking about, how when I put down the white texture paste, that it did seem to pick up some of the purple ink from below, kind of absorbed it, and did change a little bit of a color. I kind of like how it turned out, so it was a happy accident. So here are the close-up shots. Again, all that information will be listed down below, and thank you for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye!